Okay, we're on the record. This is the People versus Ariel Jordan. Calling cases SP 1099780. Count 1, unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, improper license. Count 3, no insurance. And SP 1099781, improper plate set for a trial. Appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Ms. Jordan.
Ms. Jordan, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Ariel Jordan.
And Officer Wright.
Kimberly Wright, Badge 4970, City of Detroit Police.
Thank you. And is it correct your client's going to plead guilty to 1 count of improper plates?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Ms. Jordan, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Werbling in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Jordan, let's see. I'd like to bring your attention to July 22nd, 2020, around 2:03 p.m. in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2004 Chevy vehicle without insurance?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I will amend that to improper plates and dismiss the remaining counts. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
Yes, there is, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Jordan, did you post a bond on this case?
No.
Okay. So it's going to be $240. That covers mandatory court costs and a $25 attorney fee. Is 90 days enough time to pay?
Yes.
Okay. So just pay within 90 days. You can pay online. You don't have to come to the courthouse to pay it. Okay.
My question, I do have a question. So when I go to take my driver's test for Secretary of State, is anything going to pop up to where it'll stop being inconvenienced and have to reschedule?
Well, that depends on what your driving record looks like. So I don't know. Do you have any other outstanding cases?
No, this has been my first one since 2017.
Okay. So make sure with Detroit, what you can do is go on 36th District Court's website. You type your name in, and anything that has a number on the right side of a case number means that you have to take care of that balance. So if it says, and everyone else listen up, if it says $45, that means that's a reinstatement fee that needs to be paid to the Secretary of State. A lot of times people will take care of the $240 due to the court and not take care of the reinstatement fee if one exists, and that goes to the Secretary of State. You can pay it on our website, but a lot of times people get confused because it is confusing. $45 reinstatement fee that's unpaid will put you in a position to not be able to get your license. So just look at 36districtcourt.org. You put your name in, and you can do all of this looking up yourself to see what you have left over.
Okay.
But these cases, after you pay the $240, it shouldn't hold you up.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You as well. Thank you. Okay. Louis Fair.
Yes.
Okay. Calling case 172-621-321, the People versus Louis Fair. 1 count of no insurance set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Fair, can you state your name for the record?
Louis Ferrer.
And what are we doing today with Mr. Ferrer?
Your Honor, he does want to take advantage of the resolution.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Werbling today in private about your case and about?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
I'd like to bring your attention to May 10th, 2017, around 3:25 p.m. somewhere around Shaner in the city of Detroit. You're operating a 2006 Cadillac vehicle without insurance.
Yes.
Are you satisfied?
I am. Your Honor.
Yeah, I just have one question.
1 second, let me get through this. Let me get through this
Okay.
first. So I'm
Okay.
going to amend the charge to improper plates. That's a 0-point offense. And I am going to, well, you don't have any other to dismiss. So what's your question, Mr. Fair?
So after this, I should be able to go to Secretary of State and get my driver's license reinstated.
Same thing I just told the last young lady. I don't know your driving record. You can look it up on 36 District Court's website and see if anything has a balance to the right of your name. That means you need to pay that. Everything needs to be at a 0 balance for you to move forward with the Secretary of State.
Okay.
And for today's case, it's going to be $240. That covers mandatory court costs and a $25 attorney fee. Is 90 days enough time to take care of that?
Yes,
Okay. You have any other questions?
that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Flint?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. This is the People versus Donald Wayne Flint, calling cases SP 1037870. Count 1, improper license. Count 2, improper plates. 1948471. Count 1, unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, improper license. And SP 1084541, driver's license suspended, all set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Warbling on behalf of Mr. Flynn, who appears by Zoom.
Mr. Flint, can you state your full name for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Donald Wayne Flint. Your
And
Honor.
is it correct he's going to plead guilty to 1 count of failure to display and 1 count of improper plates?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Flint, can you raise your right hand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Warbling in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, Mr. Flint, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to August 8th, 2019, around 11:50 a.m. in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2003 Ford vehicle without insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you also stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And at that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied?
I am, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Flint, I will dismiss the remaining 4 counts. I believe 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 4 counts. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
There is, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Flint, did you post a bond on these cases at all?
Yeah, Bells Bosman.
Oh, okay. So it's typically $240 for each count. That would take you to $480. I'm going to knock off $240 of that and bring it down to just the 1 count for you to pay. Can you pay that in 90 days by 90? Yeah, 90 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you can pay online, or you can pay, we have a kiosk outside of the courthouse, or you can go inside of the courthouse. You may have to wait in line, but you can do it that way if you don't want to pay online.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, you have a good day.
You have a
Thank you,
blessed.
Your Honor.
Thank
All right.
you. Ms. Tasha Jones? You know what? I need an offer on this case. I called you too early, Ms. Jones, Ms. Tasha Jones. I got to get an offer on that. Okay, let's see. Ms. Lakeisha Jones. Her offer is for improper plates. So Ms. Lakeisha Jones, go ahead and hit or unmute your device and hit join on your screen. It should pop up in a couple seconds. Lakeisha Jones. And Attorney Warbling will speak to you about your case.
Thank you, Judge.
Mhm. Mr. David Johnson, you have a question? Mr. David Johnson, I can't hear you. It says you have audio, but I can't hear anything. Mr. David Johnson, try logging off and logging back in. Sometimes that works. I'm going to disconnect you and have you log back on. Okay, let's see if we can do Mr. Derek Johnson. Yes, we can do Mr. Derek Johnson. His offer is for failure to display.
Okay, great.
Mr. Derek Johnson, go ahead and unmute your device and hit join on your screen. And Attorney Wordling will speak to you in private about your options today, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. And Ms. Jones, while we're waiting, are you going to take the offer or are you setting a court date? Ms. Lakeisha Jones.
Yes, I'm gonna take the offer.
Okay. So I can pull your case up and get ready when he comes back out.
I don't hear anything.
Mr. Johnson, you're fine. I was on mute. Just.
Oh, I'm
Can you
sorry.
hear it?
You good.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Miss Tasha Jones, you have a question? Go ahead and unmute your device. You have to unmute your device.
Yeah, I was just trying to say I can't see you, or I don't know if my device was muted or nothing.
Well, I can hear you and see you, so that's all that matters.
Oh,
I'm waiting on an offer from the prosecutor on your case. So when we get one, I'll put you into the breakout room, okay?
okay,
Excuse-
thank you. Okay, how do I mute it again, ma'am?
I'll do it. I got you.
Excuse me, Judge.
Uh-huh.
I'm stepping away for just a minute, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. David Johnson, do we have audio? Let's see. Go ahead and unmute.
Can you hear now?
I sure can.
Okay, here you go.
Good morning.
How you doing, ma'am?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good.
You got your audio working. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you in with an attorney, Attorney Werbling. He's going to speak to you about your options today, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So you have to hit join on your screen. A button will pop up in about 10 seconds for you to hit that button. And
I have to hit it.
you'll see it when it pops up. His offers for failure to display.
Thank you, Judge.
So hit it right now, Mr. Johnson, on the screen. There we go. Mhm. Okay, I'm going to put you in with Ashley Jones.
Okay,
Miss Jones, Ashley Jones.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm going to put you in with Attorney Werbling. Her offer is for open alcohol,
Okay.
the motor vehicle as a passenger, and failure to display.
okay. Thank you, Judge.
And Miss Ashley Jones, go ahead and just hit join on your screen. Should pop up right about now. Mr. Charles Johnson. Okay, you didn't speak to an attorney yet. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So we have Mr. Charles Johnson and Mr. Alex Joyner left, and Ms. Tasha Jones. Attorney Worbley?
Yes, Your Honor.
For Ms. Tasha Jones and for Mr. Alex Joyner,
Yes.
we're gonna have to set those for a pretrial or a trial date because one of the counts, for Mr. Joyner, one of his counts is a state count.
Got it.
I
Right.
think that should be set for trial.
Okay.
And Ms. Tasha Jones, there just isn't an offer yet for her operating while visibly impaired. So
Understood.
I don't want her to plead without having an offer from the prosecutor.
Okay. That makes sense, Judge.
So let's see, who else do you need to talk to? Mr. Charles
Uh,
Johnson, I believe.
I think, let me see.
Almost everybody showed up today.
I spoke with Lakeisha Jones. You said Tasha Jones. I spoke with Derek and David Johnson. Was there a
Charles Johnson, yep.
Charles? That I think you're right, Judge. That's the only client that I have not spoken to.
Okay, I'll put you in, since Martha isn't back yet, I'll put you in
Okay.
with Mr. Charles Johnson.
Yep. Oh, you're
And
right. Failure tart.
so his will be for plea to 1 count for failure to secure load, and it'll be a 3-month delay.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Charles Johnson, go ahead and hit join, and Attorney Werbling will explain to you what I just said and a little bit more.
Okay, ma'am.
Go ahead and tap it, it should pop up now. Okay, Attorney Webber, I had to confirm that we have audio recording going so that I can move the docket a little bit without the court reporter. So we have
No
that
problem,
turned on
Judge.
now. So let's get Mr. Alex Joyner out of here since we're just giving him a
Yes, sir.
pre-trial or trial. Mr. Joyner, go ahead and unmute your device. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Go ahead and take your hat off. Okay, the reason why I didn't put you into a breakout room is because at this point, you don't have an offer to even give you the option to make a decision today. So I'm going to set it for a trial date. What you have is the state count for the charge of operating a off-road vehicle on the highway. So we're going to set that for a trial date. Are you
What you
confused
say was
about your
for?
charges? Operating off-road vehicle on the highway?
Okay.
So it'll be set for a trial date, and if the officers don't appear, then it'll just get dismissed. If the prosecutor doesn't appear, it'll get dismissed. And if they both appear, you'll have an attorney present to discuss with you how you can move forward.
Okay.
And I believe Attorney Wordling agrees that that's the best option for you.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Martha, are you good to go? You okay?
Question
Wait, I
for,
can't. You're on mute.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to step away. I had to take care of something.
No, if you need to step away, go ahead. We can use the recording if you need to.
I'm back. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Joyner, go ahead and unmute your device.
yeah, I'm here.
We're on the record. This is the People versus Alexander Michael Joyner. Calling case is SP 10112371, operating an off-road vehicle on the highway, and 204-813-461, improper license. That for an arraignment on the bench warrant appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Worthing on behalf of Mr. Joyner.
Mr. Joyner, can you state your full name for the record?
Alexander Joyner.
And as we just discussed, Mr. Joyner, we're going to set this for a trial date for you, okay?
Okay.
So it'll be for April 12th at 8:30 a.m. And you'll have an attorney present at the time to discuss with you your options. And as I said, also, there's no prosecutor, state prosecutor, or officer that appears for the case, then your attorney will make a motion to dismiss, okay?
Okay, I got a question. You said
Sure.
I'm gonna get something in the mail for my court date, right?
No, this is what I'm telling you right now.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just making sure. You said April 12th, same time?
8:30, yep, same time, same Zoom.
Okay. I'm gonna save it.
You
Another
will get
question
notice in the
is,
mail, but don't rely on
okay, April 12th. I got you. So that's affecting my license?
it. I don't even know if do you have did you have a valid license?
Yeah, I did have a valid license.
Did you get notice that it was suspended or something?
No, yeah, I had another ticket in Southfield. I paid that one. Then I had when I looked this one up, when I went to Secretary of State, they said I had something in Detroit, but it wouldn't tell me what it was. Come to find out is this, so I wonder why is that affecting me to get my license.
I don't know. I don't have your driving record. If you got notice from the Secretary of State that it's suspended, then that's what it is. But
Okay.
I don't know. You have to check with the Secretary of State on that. I don't have your driving record.
Okay.
But just show up on the 7th for this matter. I'm sorry, the April 12th. April 12th.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you too.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Miss Tasha Jones, her OWBI is a state count too. So,
Okay.
Miss Jones, same thing I just told the last gentleman. We're going to set this for. That's up to you, Attorney Warbling. Do you think you?
I would say a pretrial, Your Honor.
Okay,
That's okay.
so
I'm sorry, Judge, and it's not extremely old, is it? Let me see.
Yes, very old.
Oh,
it's so old that no one's going to show up for it. That's how old this is.
So old.
This is from 2005. That's why it's a state count.
2009 and 2006.
I have here 2005. But it's regardless, it's old. So let's just set these for trial dates.
yeah, okay, that makes sense, Judge.
Because it was after 2007 is when the city started taking the cases, drunk driving cases.
Okay.
Let me see, 05 309 931. Just verify the year on this. So Ms. Jones, when you show up on your trial date, it'll be April 12th. There will be an attorney present. So you're right, it is 2006. There'll be an attorney present to speak with you about your options. Based off of what I'm looking at, I can't, of course, guarantee anything, but I doubt that everyone will show up because it's so old. People retire.
Yes, ma'am.
So you might have a lucky day.
I hope and pray. And happy St. Patty's Day. And I watch you on YouTube all the time since you came across who you're going to be on. I got you on Zoom now on YouTube, Judge Aliyah or Sabree.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot it was St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day, you guys.
And so, Ms. Jones, I still got to call the case. Don't hang up yet, okay?
I'm not hanging up.
Okay. So this is the People versus Tasha Renee Jones, calling cases 05309931, operating while visibly impaired, and 095193881, improper license, set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Appearance.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling on behalf of Ms. Jones.
Ms. Jones, can you state, Ms. Tasha Jones, can you state your full name?
Tasha Renee Jones.
And Ms. Jones, as we just discussed, we're going to set this for a trial date. It'll be a bench trial for April 12th at 8:30 a.m. Same Zoom information, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And there'll be an attorney present to speak to you about your options on that day, okay?
I appreciate it. And y'all have a safe and blessed day.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, now we can get rolling and get everyone out of here. Ms. Lakeisha Jones. This is the People versus Lakeisha Jones, calling case SX3535751. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, no insurance. Set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Appearance.
Ben Werbling on behalf of Ms. Jones, Your Honor.
Ms. Lakeisha Jones, can you unmute your device and state your name, please?
Lakeisha Jones.
And is it correct? Is she going to plead guilty to one kind of improper place? Is that what we stated?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Jones, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Werbling in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yeah.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, Ms. Jones, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to June 13th, 2019, around 1:37 p.m. in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2008 Pontiac vehicle without insurance?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I will accept your guilty plea, Ms. Jones, and dismiss the remaining count. Counsel, is there a stipulation of probable cause?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Jones, did you post a bond on this case?
Yes, I came down to the 36 and paid $480. I think I had 2 warrants.
Okay. So I'm going to apply your bond to your fines and costs today. So it's $240. That covers mandatory court costs and a $25 attorney fee.
Okay.
And then you'll get the other $240 back in the mail. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you, Judge.
Miss Ashley Jones. Do you want me to call you? Were you getting ready to do something? You want me to call you later? Ms. Jones,
Yes, ma'am.
you want me to recall your matter or are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go, honey.
Okay. Calling case is SX 378822961. This is the People versus Ashley Jones. Driver's license never acquired. SP 103-89121. Driver's license suspended. SP 853-8211. Open alcohol in a vehicle as a driver. 1947-8255. Count 1. No insurance. Count 2. Improper license. All set for an arraignment on the bench warrant appearance.
Ben Worthing on behalf of Ms. Jones.
Ms. Jones, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Ashley Lachey Jones.
Okay. And the offer was to plead to open alcohol in a vehicle as a passenger, and was it failure to display or was it improper place?
Failure to display, Your Honor.
Okay.
She's requesting a bench trial with respect to these, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Jones, do you understand you have a right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything for you to waive your right to a jury trial today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I will enter a not guilty plea, and your trial date will be April 12th as well at 8:30 a.m. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
David Johnson?
Hello.
There we go. Okay, calling case SP 4266221 is the People versus David Clarence Johnson. One count of no operator's license on person, set for an arraignment on the bench warrant appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Worthing on behalf of Mr. Johnson, appears by Zoom.
Mr. David Johnson, can you state your full name for the record?
David Clarence Johnson.
And what are we doing today with Mr. Johnson?
Your Honor, Mr. Johnson wishes to waive his rights. He wants to take advantage of the settlement today.
Okay. Mr. David Johnson, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Warbling today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
I'd like to bring your attention, Mr. Johnson, to June 17th, 2015, around 8:37 p.m. in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2002 Chevy vehicle?
Yes.
Were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
I have a question. Mr. Johnson, was your license valid at the time and you just didn't have it on you?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to accept your guilty plea, Mr. Johnson. I'm going to reduce the charge to failure to display. That's a 0-point offense, so you won't get any points on your license. The fine is $240. That covers mandatory court costs and $25 attorney fee. Can you take care of that in 90 days or do you need more time?
Yes, I can take care of it.
Okay, if you need more time, just let me know.
Yeah. I had a bond too.
Oh, how much?
I had $100 bond.
Okay, so I'll just apply your bond and zero out your balance, so you don't have to pay anything, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, but you will need to pay a $45 reinstatement fee. So that goes to the Secretary of State to reinstate your license, okay?
Okay. Then what do I pay the $45 to the Secretary of State?
Yes, you can pay on our website, 36districtcourt.org. If you just Google 36 District Court, our link will pop up. We have the link so that you don't have to go to the Secretary of State to pay it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Derek Johnson? We have all Johnsons left.
Yeah.
Morning,
Good morning.
morning.
Looking
Can you hear
for-
me?
I can hear you just
Oh,
fine.
great.
Okay. I was looking at all the Johnsons here in Jones to find you. Okay. Is this going to be a plea or we setting this for a trial?
Judge, he actually has a driver's license now.
Oh,
He has a,
good.
yeah, so, and I think he cleared everything up.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Let me verify that with the clerk.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Mr. Derek Johnson, once the clerk sends me a text and verifies, I'll just dismiss your case, okay?
Thank you.
Charles Johnson.
I'm here, ma'am.
Okay, calling cases or case SP 1098921. Count 1 is failure to secure load. Count 2 is failure to tarp load. This is the People versus Charles Johnson, set for an arraignment on the bench for an appearance.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Worming on behalf of Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Charles Johnson, can you state your full name for the record?
Charles Johnson.
Okay, and what are we doing today, Mr.
Your Honor,
Charles?
Mr. Johnson wishes to waive his rights. He wants to avail himself of the resolution.
Okay, Mr. Charles Johnson, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Werbling in private today about your case and about your right?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to July 24th, 2020, around 11:58 a.m. in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2002 Ford vehicle?
2012.
I'm sorry, 2012 Ford vehicle.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
And did you have some type of load on that vehicle that you failed to secure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, satisfied?
I am, Judge.
Okay. So I would accept a guilty plea, Mr. Johnson, Charles Johnson. I'm going to dismiss the remaining count. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
We do stipulate, Your Honor.
Okay, and there's a 3-month delay on this delayed sentence, Mr. Johnson. That means that after 3 months, as long as you have paid the $240, this will be dismissed from your record as if it didn't happen, okay?
Thank you very much.
And you're welcome. You know how to take care of the payment?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you've been listening. Thank you.
No.
All right,
Thank
you have a good day.
You said
Thank you.
online. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank
What'd you say? You had a question?
No, you said online at 36th District.
Yep, just
Online.
Google 36 district, it'll pop right up.
Yeah. Thank you. I got it.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a good day.
Yeah. You too.
And Mr. Derek Johnson, let me call your matter and dismiss your case.
Okay.
Calling case SP 111-09691, the People versus Derek Lamar Johnson. 1 count of no operator's license on person. Appearance?
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Worming on behalf of Mr. Johnson.
1 second. So your license is suspended now, but it
Yes.
wasn't at the time.
It's suspended now because of the court date. I missed the court date with you
Okay.
guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss it. Just make sure you take care of it, get it back reinstated, and you'll be all set, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Judge.
And that'll be dismissed without prejudice for the record.
Okay, but could I ask about the other tickets? There were 4 tickets issued at the same time. And, you know, I did miss the hearing, but I was there present, and then they told me I had to go home and Zoom, which I didn't have time to do. And the officer and I had an agreement that if I took care of the title, the registration, insurance, and the license, that he would dismiss all of those tickets at the court hearing. So, but when I came to court, they gave me a Zoom number and told me I had 10 minutes to go home and Zoom. And I just missed that appointment, and that's how I ended up getting suspended. I was expecting for all of the tickets to be dismissed at that time.
Well, I don't know about the promise to have them dismissed. I don't
Yeah.
talk about that.
So I figured he probably was there on the Zoom, but I wasn't there because I got to the door and they told me, hey, you can't do it here. You got to go home and Zoom. I'm like, wow, I'm going to miss this appointment.
What's your birthday, Mr. Johnson?
6671
And what's your middle name?
Lamar, Lamar. I believe the officer was Mr. Johnson also, William Johnson.
Say your birthday again.
June 6, 1971.
I don't see any other cases here for you, outstanding cases.
Okay, because I actually.
April 6th. I have it. The clerk said April 6th. That'll be your next court date.
Yeah, I was just going to say that to you myself. I have it right here in front of me.
Okay,
And
so
it's for the same issues.
Okay. April 6th, we'll see you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too, man.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.